Here's a very good idea that's been put forward by Bicycle New South Wales, and the idea is that instead of having the bike lane adjacent to the driving lane, let's swap the parking lane and the bike lane around, and if we can't have fully separated cycling infrastructure, recommend the bike lane and the car parking be reversed so that parked cars protect the bike lane. Now this has been put forward to the Parliamentary Stay Safe Committee, and I guess they're going to be looking for examples of where we can actually implement this. Well, thankfully, we've got one out in Majors Bay, in a place called Norman Street, in between the Concord Golf Club and Ron Outley Oval. Now, let's have a little ride along here. It's going to take about maybe a minute and a half to do this. So we enter it from the north, around this roundabout, and you can see, whoa, big, wide lanes here. Heaps of room. Now, most of the time when I come around here, there's absolutely no cars parked here whatsoever. So what do? I move left and I ride where the cars would normally be parked, and you can see on the right there's the bike lane, and there's a couple of bends in the road and we're coming up to one of them now, and a problem we have on that bend and the next one coming up is, although this is a 50k zone, drivers drive along here much faster and they cut these corners. Now it's not an issue if I'm riding here and I've got this big wide buffer between me and the cars cutting the corner of part of the parking lane and the bike lane, etc. If they cut in by a foot or so, it's not really going to make any difference. However, it does make a really big difference if there's cars parked along here and you've got to go around that bend, and you've got you obviously got much less space. You're actually riding in the door zone, and if drivers are then have been trained essentially to drive above the speed limit and cut the corner, then you're going to end up with these massive risks. So the bends are a real problem. Now what I'm suggesting here is to swap these over, use the same kind of yellow plastic stuff that we've got with the pop-up bike lanes, probably do it very cheaply, and just do it as like a pop-up bike lane experiment where we just swap the two lanes over and see how it goes. Give it a go for a few months and see what the results are. Anyway, that's the idea for this week. Thank you, Bicycle New South Wales.